we could clear a path through the storm, sparing the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so simple in retrospect. Though may happen not to you, Drumcrane. We speak of the manifestations of over-aspected aether that can be found throughout Erosa. Since the calamity disrupted the land's aetheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace. Which of course has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp aetheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind aspect aether composing Garuda's barrier into aether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modification, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Hell 9 in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But are we getting ahead of ourselves? All this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Liebenbrand, who resides in Camp Tribo. Strange it might sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marcus met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his aetheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was as a result of these conversations that poor Marquis was observed to possess an unknown knack for theoretical science. I'm pronouncing the name various ways. Drumcrane, I need you to return to Tanoan and seek out the scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. I'll get back to the behemoth at some stage, I guess. But since I've completed the thing there, I now have improved mount speed. And actually, we can teleport right to Camp Tribo. I was figuring the ship will be fine enough to just head straight to the place. But apparently not. Apparently not. Yes, I've talked to this guy before, haven't I? Well, yes, I am Professor Liebenbrand. Beg pardon, wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly? Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure than discuss my work with a fellow man of science. Professor Liebenbrand is eager to tell you anything and everything about corrupted crystals. It's so rare to find fellow intellectuals in this region. It's even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, hermit whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessing amazing affinity towards his scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand, did you say you wish not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Ye gods, man! At least take the necessary precautions so you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. To be fair, we are the, champion of the light or whatever. We'll probably be immune or resistant, Like we're chosen by the crystal. The crystal would probably give us some sort of protection. You'd hope so, anyway. Then again, I've nearly killed myself by falling so much. Maybe not. Begin to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. So your ignorance is somehow endearing. If you bring me a suitable vessel, say a common clay pot, I shall coat it with an alchemical sealant of my own design, to be sort of crystal you seek within this pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects. Where might you find a clay pot? Well, I'm hardly a merchant, but surely some fellow at the Golden Bazaar has some for sale. There's a merchant here as well, but apparently not. Okay, this is more like it. I think we are going at a faster pace now. Okay. Never again do I want to see Camp Drybone. It's so much damn grinding here. So damn much. And I do need to go get Doomspike. Oh, at some stage, I'm sure. Really, probably should just go do all the quests around the place. Where is that damn Toko meat I asked Catherine to bring? Won't be long before my patrons arrive. Since the calamity, the popularity of Toko meat has grown to Dalman-sized proportions. Catherine sent you? Excellent. There's more than enough Toko meat. Some city miners have come to set the bazaar while they prospect the area for mineral deposits. It's a quantity over quality, so I'll be serving them a meat of this piss-poor feast. They say quantity over quality, so I'll be serving them a feast of this piss-poor meat. By the by, please don't tell me Catelyn is still standing at that same spot in Drybone, sending adventurers out to slay mongrels. I told her no number of mongrel pelts or heads will bring my brother back to us. I've moved on with my life. It's past time she did the same. It really is. Magnificent merchant. I have no idea what that means. You get a pot and you get a pot. Everyone gets a pot. I'm sorry, I get a bit carried away when disposing of old merchandise. Any road, take my pot, please. Fuck, it's, mini Oprah. Ah, damn, I just had flashbacks to something else. Nothing to do with Oprah, but just, a different talk show. Not something I want to go into here, it's just people being raving loons. Like, seriously. Isn't it so funny? A guy got butchered! Yeah. Or, no, how dare he defend himself, that was it. And I thought that was taking a shit. Ugh. It's best if I don't start talking about that. I haven't been in a good place as of late. Like, seriously. Just have not been doing well. So, it's best I don't, wind myself up acknowledging they exist. To be fair, it's best if reality didn't acknowledge they exist, but we can't have everything, can we? Fascinating, even counting for the unusually strong aether currents in this region, the crystalline formations are, we've returned. Any luck finding a pot like I suggested? Simple vessel will most likely last longer than its maker. Well, this is indeed an remarkable piece of rubbish, but for our purposes it shall suffice. 23,000 XP for getting the pot, and he paid me 1,676 gil. He's something to show you that you'll never. He's about to show you something you'll never forget. With a liberal application of my alchemical solvent, this Starks used for earthenware will be reborn as a corrupted crystal containment device. You'll observe as the scholar skillfully, almost dropped that, skillfully coats the interior of this pot just so. There, it's finished. No longer need to fear the crystal's transformative energies. Though I suppose you'll be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In that case, I would now have you take the water pot to Haha Sako, a student of mine monitoring the aetric flow at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. Also, I really do need to go sell off those bits and pieces I have. These. I have no idea for how much I would actually get for it. I'll get a fair ton. I can't work out the thing well enough in my head. Did we lose? Well then I suppose tonight he'll be wanting to recalibrate his lever. Lever. Is that all I can think about? People were taken from their families, livelihoods destroyed. If the captain wasn't just so handsome, I'd leave him this instant. Well, it appears my well-oiled machine malfunctioned. Perhaps the lever requires to have more jostling and more oil. Much more oil. Okay. I have no idea what that's about. How many times must I be made to explain myself? How many times must I be made to explain myself? I'm not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I've taken this precise location to perform scientific measurements. Warded pot. What have we here? A containment vessel? What is this handiwork of Professor Lambert, you thieving knave, I shall call for the... Oh. Made especially for you by the man himself. Then you must have sold me out per his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, recognition I so rightly deserve. He's trying very hard to contain his excitement, and his failed. Oh, fabulous day, Kulukule! That I should have been chosen to guide this man, yes, I, Sako, I have no idea how to say it. Greatest of Professor Lembrandt's pupils shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing's impeccable. In fact, I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning well for my personal research. The devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. Some tells me that naught but a perfect peace will satisfy your expectations, in which case you needs must descend to the deepest depths, amidst the flowing waters and the murderous Mirror-Knights, as the most fascinating formation I've found thus far. Take this highly advanced research tool and use it to procure a small fragment from the large cluster, place it within the warded part, and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from the Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive. So what, I can't just fling myself off? Oh, better get on my chocobo, speed this up. Oh, over here is just flavor. Ah, I have to go around this way. Okay, they are adorable. They are precious. Yeah. And this is the speed I don't mind moving at. It's much more tolerable. You're friendly? The people of this land will kill me for no more than my Amaja's skin. So I must remain here in hiding. The day will come when I shall fulfill my purpose, the destiny of both my forebears and myself. But only through patience and prudence now will I live to see that day. Floating stone. A rolling stone such as itself will surely find some business in common with a fellow called Floating Stone, if you would but speak to the miner. No. We're gonna have to stop in a bit and turn off the heater. Ooh, I need you for stuff. Oh, wrong one. Alright, I'm just gonna move on. I was hoping it was for the other guys. I have really no interest in fighting them. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. If they were for the other thing, then maybe, but they aren't, so I won't. Okay. Let's find a way down. Ah, yes. Just keep going this way. The big Bagoly theory. After showing absolutely no signs that they were any more than twisted masses of metal, debris fallen from Dalmud 5 summers past is coming to life and brutally attacking those unfortunate enough to come across the inorganic creatures. One of these Mirrorites, as people are calling them, has been seen destroying a farmstead nearby. I have to fight something. Might be able to sneak in and just grab the crust. Nope. I suppose I could kill the big guy off while I'm here. Since he's so big and moving so slow, him walking like that's just really funny to look at. Bearful. So vocal trust twice in a row there. Like a few moments back. Strange. Managed to stun him. Sadly, this won't count as a Mirror Knight. We'll just use the high quality potions just to get that extra little bit of healing. Mirror Knight's back. To our finally. Where are the max